everyone, welcome to my channel, Tea Time with La. Tonight it's all things vision board, so it's really vision board time. I'd like to thank you for joining and watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. I really appreciate it. So let's get right into it. So, vision board. Every organization, well most, has a vision statement. A vision statement tells exactly what the purpose of the company will be. In this case, we're doing our vision statement for our lives. We are creating a vision board to map out what we would like to achieve, short term, long term, and beyond. Essentially, your vision board should be clear and visible in your everyday life. A vision board can either describe multiple thoughts, ideas, or concentrate on a few, or just one. For this video, we will let you make that option. For me, I'm going to concentrate on one vision for now, one goal. The first thing we should do is to pick our goals. What would you like to achieve? Some examples are more self-care, relationship, education, talents, professional development. Which goals do you want to concentrate on? Home improvement projects? It's up to you. The next step is to start looking through magazine articles, images online, and just cut out what your vision is, what it would look like. Pictures or words of affirmation. Get them all in the pile, situate them, cut them out. So now we would need to find a picture, a self picture of yourself that will inspire you. In this case, I chose a picture, that I took about 7 years ago. So this is going to inspire me. And there's no incident that I'm wearing the same dress from this picture. Alright, so now find the type of material you would like to use to display your vision. It can be any type of board, magnetic board, chalkboard, poster board. I'm going to use a poster board for now. Gather your materials up, get your glue sticks, markers, tape, whatever you think you need, glitter, however you're gonna bling your board out, or you're gonna keep it simple, colorful, it's whatever you want to do. Alright, so we have our pictures of our goals and we have our inspirational cutouts and clippings and other material. Let's get started, let's get building. After this video, I'm going to start on a larger whiteboard. I just chose the smaller one to make it easier for your view in the video, and I will share that picture once I'm done. So the board that I would like to build today for my vision is my Tea Time with La TV show. So I guess you can say my vision board will be a single theme vision board, which is fine. You, however, can build whatever you want. It's your world, it's your board. When you are selecting what type of board to use, keep in mind it should be visible and you should see it every day. That's very important, that it'll be a reminder to you. For example, here's a vision board success story. And I would like to thank JackCanfield.com for this story. I'll have his information in the video description for you. So Jim Canfield, he was a guy. He had his first vision board, which was a $100,000 bill that he made himself. It was an image of a $100,000 bill, okay? He taped it to the ceiling above his bed so that he could see it every time he woke up. At that time in his life, he was making $8,000 per year, and his goal was to make $100,000 in 1 year. Within 30 days of looking at his vision board, he started having $100,000 ideas for the first time in his life. Isn't that nice? So within 1 year, he earned $92,000. Keep in mind, he was just earning $8,000 a year. After a year went by, his wife thought, would it work for $1 million? Guess what happened? They tried it. They made an image of a $1 million check. I think it was a check. Whatever it was on their vision board. It was an image on their vision board of $1 million. So, they made the image, After a few years, he received his first $1 million check for a royalty for the first Chicken Soup for the Soul book. Wow. You guys remember those books? There's tons of them now. Thanks again to Jack Canfield for this inspiration. Once again, his information will be in the description of this video. Now back to our vision board. Now I shared with you my inspirational picture. And let me pile all of my cutouts. I hope you got your cutouts. I'll be sharing them with you. I had them all in a pile, but I made it pretty, you know, for the background. But let's get started. Okay, so here's a vision board I decided to use. And I have a larger version of this that I'll be working on myself. So the first, I got my glue. Let's get our glue out. I actually borrowed my daughter's glue. Let's get building. So we're going to put our picture directly in the middle, our inspiration. And if it's not a self-portrait that you want to use as your centerpiece to inspire you, use whatever you want. If it's like a house that you always wanted and you want that in the center, feel free to do that. I think it's a great idea. So the next, I chose clippings of things that describe me, because I want my board to seem like, you know, a safe space for me in my centerpiece here. So I have giggles that, you know, if you know me, you know I love to laugh. I chose love. Love is my theme. That's the theme of my life, is love. Then I chose a card that says comfort and joy zone. So I will be putting those on my board. Hope you will too. Move quickly here so I don't hold you guys up. I hope you've been having a great year so far. Happy New Year, by the way, if I haven't told you. Alright, let me just, and if this doesn't stick because it's not dry, I'll share it, like I said, in pictures and other videos. Because this is always going to be with me so I can view it for the year. This is what my goal is this year. To build my show. Okay, so next, what do I have here? The next ones, I have words of affirmation. Okay, so you'll see here where I have finish strong. I'm going to put that there. And you can style it however you want. You can put your words, your pictures, whichever direction you want it in. Alright, so I have my finish strong. The next I have optimize, you, and I have resilient. And I'm going to add you after resilient as well. So here it is, optimize. That's an affirmation that, you know, I want to see every day. What else do I have here? I have my resilient, you. And you yourself watching are resilient. Never forget that. My resilient here and my you, to make sure I say I'm talking to you. Alright, so the next thing, the next clipping I'll add is a refreshing new start. Okay? This means that this is confirmation that the time is now. It's time for you to walk in your calling. It's time for you to live in your calling. So this is going to remind me. And I've used a refreshing new start because I've tried so many times to start this show, the YouTube channel, the blog, the podcast. I've tried so many times, but out of fear, I stopped. But today, no more. The time is now. A refreshing new start. Let me put that there. It's not as neat, but I'll straighten it out. And again, I have a bigger poster board that I purchased to hang up. And I think I'm going to hang it at my desk where I work at every day. Alright. So you may want to know, what is she talking about with this Tea Time with La? So this came when I was working a few years back at a job. And I noticed I was always talking to people, giving advice, and you know, listening to their situation, and people kept coming back for more. So I said, you know what, tea sit down and have some tea with me, hence the word tea. And time with me, and La is one of my nicknames. Originally, TeaThymeWithLa was TeaThyme with La. I won't spell that all out. But I changed it because a part of my show, I wanted to have a cooking segment. So thyme is an herb, so that's why I have the THYME, I'm sorry, and the TeaThymeWithLa now. So, again, I made hopefully this won't all fall off. I made my vision board full of inspiration and affirmations for my show, and I'm going to make it visible to myself every day. What is the vision itself for my show? So I broke down the TeaThymeWithLa title. So in the T, I will give you entertainment, business, and local news. The time, I chose to be then and now. So back then, 7 years ago, when I wore this dress and took these pictures, we didn't have to wear masks. There was no pandemic. There was no homeschooling. There was no working from home. You could go out, enjoy yourselves. We love cruises, vacations, so that was then. Now we've learned to be happy and make the best of being home. We're homeschooling, we're teleworking, we're celebrating birthdays by Zoom. So that's the then and now segment of my show. Okay, so we're talking about TeaThymeWithLa and the breakdown of the show. So we have the T, which was the entertainment, business, and local news. The time was then and now, what was going on then versus what's going on now. The with is, I would like to have special guests. I would like to interview and have professionals come to speak on finances, legal things such as having, life insurance. And not just talk about the importance of life insurance, but how it all works. And how it works when you're ready, when you need to use it. I don't think we think of that part too much. So that's a topic that I really want to have. Also, having a will, power of attorney. So we're going to educate ourselves. I want people to come on. I want inspirational people to come on. If you have something you think is important and you want to discuss, come sit down with me and let's talk about it. The La will be the last segment of my show, where I would answer questions that hopefully you guys will send to me. Speak about topics that you want to talk about. A lot of people ask me about relationship advice, so send me throw some questions my way. Let me know what you want to see on the show, what you want to talk about, what kind of guests you would like on the show. Just talk to me, let me know. So we are going to end this video with the last segment, and I'm going to leave you with an inspirational word that I wrote. Feeling overwhelmed? Consider each problem a brick. As the problems occur, stack them and learn from them. As you build, you'll learn that each brick that was meant for discouragement will build your beliefs, your strengths, and faith, and foster hope. The struggles that you are going through are building you and preparing you for your destiny, so go for it. Follow your inner voice. Practice self-care. My darling, you are worth it. So, here's a 3-heart salute to you. Thank you for listening. Until next time, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. TeaThymeWithLa is now on Skype. If you would like to network with me, send me an email at TeaThymeWithLa@gmail.com, and I'll spell that for you. It's TeaThymeWithLa@gmail.com. My business hours for networking are Monday through Friday, 5 to 8, and Saturdays by appointment. Take care and be well.